Hi everyone and welcome back to the Witch's Den. I was holding on to this deck for about a week. I got this as a pre-order from Amazon and it just sat here and waited for me, but today is the day and I can't wait to rip off the packaging and see what's in it, because the House of Dragon movie was something that really intrigued me. But with the deck, I was really happy to see the golds and the browns and the riches. That richness of color really spoke, as well as the excitement around this movie being brought to the cards. Yeah, so I've started a little rip on the side here. Let's just see if we can get in and see what the cards are about. And I was happy that a pre-order from Amazon actually came. I've pre-ordered probably, half a dozen different decks, so it's going to be exciting when they come in. So right off the bat, I'm really loving the line work and complemented by the rich reds. Really, really nice. It was an HBO series, and this is put out by Insight. So let's see what we get in this. You got your thumbnail here at the side, so that helps. Move this out of the way for a bit, and we can put that there. It is a little snug. Ooh, okay, so we have some rich colors of brassiness on the front. A little bit of mystery with the black book, tarot deck and guidebook. All right. Ooh, we're getting some color inside. Pretty nice. So we're going to get some spreads at the back. Yeah, I'm different. I always go to the back of the book. So that looks kind of neat, with Father, Mother, Maiden, Crone, Warrior, and the Smith, the Stranger. Okay. I'm interested too to see who the Fool is going to be. There's the Iron Throne spread. And it looks like we're getting the rich colors on the back of the cards too. That one looks nice, the Dark Sister. Yeah, this is kind of... It's great that it's coming to me too, right before Halloween. This darkness is sort of attracting me. It looks like the minors will be in pippish form. Okay. And I would really like to watch the series again now that I have the deck. Once I've gone through it, I don't have the series, but I'm probably going to check out at the library and see if they have the whole set. So that is the book. We saw the box, and let's see. Oh, that is pretty neat, the scales. I do like that. That's well done. Okay. And the scales of justice is ringing in my head. So here are the cards. It has a nice sound to it. I do like this bit of green in the background there. It will be reversible. That's a delight. Not gilded, but I mentioned in one of my other videos, or I was talking to someone on my subscriber list, and I'm finding that any of the gilded decks that I have stand up much better and hold their shape when humidity is changing in the house. And I am probably going to be hunting out more gilded decks because in Nova Scotia, you get a lot of humidity in the air. So there is our Fool. So let's get this deck propped up properly. And we will zoom in and take a look at this. The red isn't as striking as I would have liked to seen. It's more subtle. And I do like the wood block effect. That's kind of nice. All right, there's our Fool. This guy sort of has a Dracula look to him. And I presume in the book that we will get the names that go along if we can't visually recognize who these characters are. So if I go to the Empress, they're saying Lady Ancient Hightower. And you do get a much bigger picture on the left. So let's just enjoy the major arcana. At least that does show us that beautiful throne with all the swords. Trying to see, what is that in the grass? A snake. Symbolism playing there for the lovers. That's a nice card. You really get the idea of the size of the dragon with this person there. And it is, get it in focus. Yeah, I think that could have been done better at the top with the flowing of the hair. That would have been spectacular. I'm just going to see what they say for the Hanged Man, number 12. Let's get an idea of the information they're going to give us. So, this is Prince Jacques. There you go. And it says, upright, you know what you have to do, but you are taking a moment to gather yourself. No harm in that. However, intentional delays as a result of blaming others for your missteps helps no one. So this has to be about, it says, concerning himself with questions of his legitimacy. The hangman also makes an intentional choice to let go of any illusions of control. Well, I was hoping for a little bit more excitement in the words, but I do like the imagery. They are a little sticky to pick up. It's a nice tower card. I do like that one. The font that they used is quite nice and simple, easy to see. That's another nice card because of the contrast with the colors and things of flame. So that is the map. Ooh, okay, the great table with the large map. King of Dragons. Queen of Dragons. The Knight. But there are no knights. It's just the dragon. And the Page of Dragons. I would have liked to have seen some people riding the dragons. Okay, Ace of Dragons. Here we get into our Pippish. Still beautiful. And I appreciate that there's different colors within the eggs. So the eggs are getting a little smaller because of the number they have to fit on the card. I think this would be looking very attractive on the right cloth, the right lighting, and definitely at Halloween. I don't know if anyone else out there has other dragon decks that they think that this would harmonize well with in a spread. So I would say the King of Tankards is talking about the cup suit. Now that to me looks more like a chalice than it does a tankard, but okay. And then we get chalices looking images. Also has that Holy Grail look to it. That's a pretty one. Yeah, these are going to sound nicely shuffled together. We'll have to do that at the end. So we're into the swords now. Our knight. Interesting tilt. I don't know why, but it's not the usual straight up and down sequence of 4. I guess representing chaos there. Come on, focus up. There we go. It does cause you to take a second look because of the way they have placed the swords. Be interesting to see what the book says. Oh, that's a nice one. 10. Just breaks up the monotony having some of the red blood there. Okay, the King of Crowns. Our Queen. She looks a little bit miserable. Oop. There's a certain peacefulness to this deck, and I'm surprised about that. And that is it. So I want to see what they sound like. They feel heavy in the hand. It would look good with some gilding on the side, definitely. But with my allergies, I don't think I can do that successfully. Not quite the swooshing sound that I thought it was going to have, but a weightiness to it. So let's pull. I know it's not perfectly shuffled. Let's pull a few. Ooh, there's one. For a reader out there, we have the 10 of Crowns. That's nice. And I'll adjust the camera after. And I'll take this one. I do think it'll look nice on a spread cloth. So there we have the 3 of Dragons. So I would say with 10 and 3, I always think of 13, which is change and transformation. So one of the people watching this is going through some real changes. There's growth, there's possibilities. It's almost like achieving something great here, but yet from that there is still so much more growth and potential to be had. And there's that anticipation of waiting for these dragons, these energies to hatch. Okay, we'll pick one more. Yeah, I can't believe the peacefulness of this deck. Gotcha. And this is the Knight of Crowns. So there you go. Let's see what they say about the Knight of Crowns, and then we'll end it right there, because that's a person of interest, and maybe that would be some information that a subscriber could run with. So hang on. Okay, so I found some information in the front of the book that the suit of dragons represents communication or actions, and these are your wands. And the suit of tankers is your cups. The blades, this is the suit of knowledge, learning, and that is air. And the suit of crowns is wealth and material goods, so that is our pentacles. Now, if we go to looking at the Knight of Crowns, so this one says not only in your routine, and that your routine right now might be efficient and practical, it's also comforting. Anyone who offers a better or more invigorating approach to your efforts is not able to consider that your preferences have meaning. Either thank them or ignore them and carry on. Your way is just fine. You can always improve it if and when or however you want. So, to me, there is something of value here that needs to be considered. It may take some time, and give yourself that energy to grow. And I always think of the Knight of Crowns, if that is the Knight of Coins, as someone who is very practical and a little bit stubborn, but they are on a mission. And if it is of value and they can foresee results, they will stick to the plan. And right at the heart of the matter is this anticipation. You've done your work. You have something of value to consider and let it grow. The anticipation drives you on, and your perseverance helps you because you will be in it for the long haul. That is really nice. Okay, everybody, I'm going to have to play with this deck and enjoy it and learn some more. And if I have any other great insights, I'll definitely let you know. I think it's a deck of value, and I'm really excited to work with it. And if you've already worked with it and you have insights, please share. Thanks a lot. Visit again, and we'll see you with some of the other decks that I managed to get on pre-order.